We talk a lot about Bitcoin and crypto on this channel, but today, we're going to shine the spotlight on a coin that was created specifically to make international payments instant and cheap. A coin that's been embraced by major corporations like Walmart and Kroger, but has also been directly targeted by the US government for, well, let's just say they don't like it competing with the current system. Take SWIFT, for example, the messaging system for banks that was created over 40 years ago. Well, unlike Bitcoin, which has a block time of 10 minutes, meaning it can only process 7 transactions per second, Litecoin's block time is 2.5 minutes. In fact, in 2013, the Treasury Department sent out a warning, urging businesses to be cautious when dealing with virtual currencies like Litecoin. Then in 2017, they took things a step further and mandated that anyone who's interested in dealing with Litecoin must first obtain a license from the government. So they designed a system that could handle that kind of volume. In fact, its community is stronger than ever, and its price has been on a steady incline over the past few months. And even though it's been met with resistance along the way, it's still managed to gain a lot of traction in the corporate world. Only time will tell how the government responds. But one thing's for sure, the future of finance is in the hands of the people. Some people are even calling it the silver to Bitcoin's gold, because it is a more affordable store of value that can be used for everyday transactions. And even though it works fine most of the time, there are some glaring issues. It takes 2 to 3 business days to send money internationally, and it costs a pretty penny. This is where Litecoin comes in. I'm talking about Litecoin, Bitcoin's little brother. In fact, the entire project was inspired by Bitcoin, which had launched for years prior. But while Bitcoin was still primarily seen as an investment asset, Professor Lee wanted to create a coin that could actually be used for everyday transactions. Created in 2011 by a guy named Charlie Lee, who was a professor at a university, Litecoin was designed to be sound money that could facilitate fast and affordable international payments. How does Litecoin accomplish this? The real battle began when the corporate giants started adopting Litecoin. I mean, think about it. If you work at a big company and you want to pay your supplier in another country, you'd probably use SWIFT, right? Well, not anymore, because companies like Walmart, Kroger, and even American Airlines started accepting Litecoin directly. They realized that it was cheaper and faster than SWIFT, not to mention that it was a lot more secure since it is nearly impossible to reverse a transaction. So if the system is faster, cheaper, and more secure, why haven't we heard of it? At the end of the day, Litecoin was created with the best of intentions to make international payments fast and cheap. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.